Hey, we all know what the vibe is. Tapping in with Hefe. You know, I've just been reaching out to all these people, and everyone that I've been reaching out to is extremely interested and super talented. And today, introduce yourself, bro. Let the people know something.
Man, I go by the name of Jason Terrell, rapper, actor, singer, CEO of the Lost Angel Way Records, you feel me? They're tapping in with Hefe. We finna give y'all a great interview, man. We finna take it next level for y'all.
Big facts, big facts. So, when I do my interviews, I like to know a backstory about the motherfucker I'm interviewing. So, player.
Right.
Let me hear some. Where are you born and raised? Where'd you grow up?
Oh, man. I was born in L.A., you feel me, Crenshaw District. My grandma stayed with my grandma. My dad, he was always in the streets, you feel me? My mom, she had passed when I was born. So,
R.I.P. to the queen.
You feel me? Salute. But, yeah, my grandma had took me away from L.A. when I was young. For like a few years, we had moved to like Lancaster, Palmdale. But, you know, she was getting sick, getting older, you feel me? I was doing too much, you know, talking back, getting, you know, that preteen stuff.
Yeah.
So, moved back to L.A., went to Crenshaw High. Did Crenshaw High for a minute, and then, after that, 12th grade, I think I left, finished the continuation, kind of started messing up. After my grandma passed away, I kind of started messing up a little bit. I had like straight A's and B's, played basketball, baseball, you feel me, for Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Then when Granny passed, it just was like, man, you know, it is what it is. Like, I was like, F for everything. But then, you know, I was like, you know what, let me get it together. This ain't what she want for me. So, you know, got it together. Ended up graduating like 2 months late, but I still graduated, you feel me? And then after that, kind of just was partying, wilding. I'm like, I ain't know where I was going in life. I'm like, I did what I was supposed to do to me. I graduated for Granny.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to the Navy, though.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to the Navy, got medical discharge. I was only there like 7 months, something like that. Came home, back to square one, got a job, ended up finding out I was having a kid and just kind of put it together from there, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then, you know, next thing you know, I just started tapping back in with music and just building up again, you feel me?
No, for sure, for sure. So, being that I went to high school in the IE, you went to high school in the city. What is that like, high school in LA? Because I've gotten my fair share of fights in Marietta, but a lot of those fights was like over racial shit, like motherfuckers being racist, saying slick shit. It was never like too much of maybe the same issues that might be in high schools in LA. So did you ever get in any altercations?
Man, I had fights, bro. But it was like, high school, Crenshaw fun, bro. Let me say that off the top. Crenshaw High is like the funnest high school you can ever go to.
Yeah.
Like pep rallies to the little dances, everything that they be having going on. Crenshaw be lit, you know what I mean? But yeah, they had like racial issues, like, but not like that. Like the blacks and the Mexicans at Crenshaw, they was kind of, you feel me, locked in. I think we had like one little race riot thing, but it was weird because there was so many of the Mexicans was like, cool. It was like, you got people like, oh, wait, no, don't hit him. And then you got people fighting each other. They like, hold up, we against them. Like, nah, that's the homie. That's like weird, you feel me? But nah, it was only like one time. But other than that, you know, the normal. It was mainly like Crip niggas up there. So you feel me? You know, little bumping heads. It was like all hoods that got along. You know, sometimes. A little everyday squabble, nothing too crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I went from like 04 to 08, it was lit though.
That's lit, yeah, bro. Because it's a trip. Because me going to high school in Marietta was like between like 02 to 06. Damn, I just revealed my age to y'all. But nah, bro, I remember, bro. Literally, there was like when I first came to Marietta and we were at high school, bro. There was probably no more than like, I don't know, like 100 like black kids, 150, like we was like, you know, because it was like a predominantly like a, you know, like a Caucasian city and shit. So me growing up, me growing up, bro, I grew up skateboarding, listening to Offspring and like, my upbringing was different, so I like hearing other people's upbringing. Right. Okay, so high school passes. What like when did you start like developing like your passion for like music and shit like that?
Man, honestly, I've been doing music since I was like 9. Me and my brother Jimmy, we had some little group called Stunt City.
Okay.
Me, him, our cousin Money Mass, he actually
In high school?
this like at age 9.
Oh, 9.
We was already writing music, all that.
Oh, okay. So you got it in you.
Yeah,
It's in you. It's not on it's in you.
like I've been doing this forever.
Okay.
We had a little group called Stun City, and then we was like 14. My Uncle Toy, he took us to the Gorilla Black studio.
Okay.
You feel me? We recorded a song over there at one of the studios. He always recorded that with one of the Gorilla Black partners.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy because I remember I walked out the booth and the engineer, Mr. Step Up, rest in peace, he stopped the music. He was like, he looked at my uncle, he's like, how old you say he was? He's like, 14. He's like, bro, I ain't never seen no 14-year-old spin like this. He's like, that's crazy. He was like, you got another one? I'm like, yeah, I got like 10. He's like, load the next beat. We in there all night. We just kept going. We just kept recording. It was lit. But then like, you know, I wasn't taking it as serious after that. You feel me? I always wrote. It was like my therapy. So I always wrote music and everything. You feel me? I like talking about what I've been through. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like after that, I kind of just was like chill with it, like just regular going through the motions of life, playing sports. You know what I mean? But it got serious when everybody kept telling me like, bro, you need to take this serious. Like you dope. And I'm just like, yeah. And then finally one day I'm just like, bro, let me take this serious and just see what happens. That was like 5 years ago, probably.
And you've been seeing progress.
Yeah,
That's
like
dope.
Every year it's just like up.
That's good.
Yeah.
So another crazy that might happen. Any shootings? You get shot at?
Oh man, I got shot at a lot of times. Walking home from Crenshaw High. I still don't know who shot at us to this day. Like to this day, it just came out of nowhere. We was on 54th and 11th Ave. And then I'm battling. At this time, I think I'm like 14. Like I ain't even thinking about gangs. Like I know everybody. You feel me? Everybody know me. You know my whole family. But I'm just battling down the street. But I'm with them. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was my protectors. You know, they like, gonna make sure he get over there safe. I'm looking like y'all niggas want over there. Like, they looking for y'all. They ain't looking for me. Nigga, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
But we battling, and next thing I know, I just felt somebody grab my collar. Like drag me to the ground. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell? They're like, stay down. I see all these dudes like pulling me down, holding me to the ground. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing? Shooting everywhere. That's my first time. Not my first. No, actually it was. That was my first time actually getting directly shot at. You feel me? Other times I've been in the line of fire, but that was the first time. It was crazy.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't imagine that, like, being in Marietta. So hearing that is like, wow, like, that's crazy to know that, like, motherfuckers, like, go through that.
Yeah, nah, especially Crenshaw High, like, it was fun, but, you know, that's on the border of a lot of hoods. You know, you got bring all around the school, you feel me? So
yeah.
After school, you don't know who coming up there, what's finna happen, you know what I mean? There's always something going on over there.
Growing up, okay, here's another thing I wonder about people that go to high school out there. Did you know any artist or friends with any artist? Did you know anyone that might have wasn't a big person then, but now they're like big? Like since you said you were in the Crenshaw district, like Nipsey or something, or
I
like
met
One Take Jake, or you know.
Well, of course, Nip, Pac-Man the Gunman. That's my day one homeboy.
Shout out Pac-Man.
Shout out Pac-Man. Shout out Mom, sis, everybody. I know the whole fam. That's family right there. Me and Pac-Man used to sit on the stairs and rap because he lived 2 buildings down from me. We both stayed on 8th Ave in Hyde Park. And we used to be rapping on the stairs. It used to be funny as hell, bro. I used to be like, Pac, if we gonna blow up, we used to be joking, like, we gotta make songs for women too. And we used to try to, like, rap about, like, females, and then at the end of the song, he always ended up shooting them. So I'm like, you can't keep killing the girls in the song, man. We used to be laughing and shit. But, like, we wasn't even taking it serious back then. Like, we was just joking around. But, you know, we had made this remix of R. Kelly, I think it's R. Kelly, What If a Woman? Yeah, we was like, what if a hooker? Because this girl tried to play us, you feel me? She was talking to me and she was talking to Pac-Man, but she was trying to act like 2 different people. But we already knew, so we laughing, so we just was joking about it and just started making a funny remix on the stairs over at Pac-Man building, man. It was hilarious, bro.
Bro, see, that's funny. That's a funny story, man. Any other people?
Jeremy Outlaw, shout out to Jeremy Outlaw. He was over there, he's still over there, you feel me? He was doing this thing, and now he done clowned up. Shout out to Round Trip, his whole team. he doing this thing right now. He actually just hit me a minute ago, showing me he just copped the EP.
Nice.
You know,
Shout out, bro.
He just dropped a new single too, so y'all go tap in with him.
Check out, bro.
Yeah, he doing his thing. Who else was it? For the most part, that's what. Yeah, I know it's a couple other people I'm forgetting, but yeah, for the most part, like them the main ones that you feel me.
Yeah.
I could think of that like was directly like right there around me. You feel me?
Mhm. What Okay, that's kind of cool. Did you have? Okay, so for instance, like me, I have a relative that that's from the city, and he did some work with like TDE. I've never really met him, but I know that I have a blood relative. I think his name is Sky Hutch or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I have like another relative that's like done songs with Blueface and all that type of stuff. Being that you're from that area, did you have any relatives that was also in the industry doing stuff with other popular people, maybe back then or even recently?
Back then, probably my Uncle Toy. He was more so like around everybody. He was in the movie Baby Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes came out the house with Snoop when Jody came to pick up his son.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, he's been around Snoop, Battle Cat.
Yeah, the legends.
Like the first beat I ever got, he brought me beats when he took me to the studio for the first time from Battle Cat. Yeah. There's dudes that be trying to get Battle Cat beats. I'm 14 and he
you
like,
got it. You got blessed.
And he like, these from Battle Cat. Like, which one you want? I'm like, that's crazy. So, who else? Like now, I don't know. Like my music just always been in my family. I know on my mom's side, I think it's my aunt. I've never even met her, but I know she was Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys' nanny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was like their nanny. So everybody in my family always been around music. You feel me?
Damn, that's dope. So you really have it. It's really in you. It's not on you.
Yeah,
Again,
nah,
it's
real
in
talk.
you. It's in you.
Yeah. I just always been around the music, man. I love it.
Hell yeah. So that's dope though. So yeah, you pretty much you grew up around people that's been in. You have any other relatives that's might have?
My aunt, she I think she was like Drake Yoda Ruler's like financial manager or something like that. You know, I think she managed his finances or something. Rest in peace to the king.
R.I.P. to the ruler, man.
Yeah.
Long live the ruler.
Yeah, I think she was like his financial manager. And she got a new artist she manages now. I think he just signed to Ellie Bop or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I heard a couple songs from him. Dope though. He from LA too. Yeah, he dope. He coming up and doing his thing.
That's dope. That's dope. So fast forward a little bit. When what did you do? Like what type of stuff like were you into like after like high school and stuff? Like were you like kicking it with like your homies, your partners that you were affiliated with, or were you like more focused on other stuff? Or
I was kind of.
And how did you get to the point of going to the Navy?
I was kind of all over the place. I was bouncing back and forth like from LA, and then I had met so many people from Palmdale and Lancaster that I knew like I'd go out there too. I'd just be going back and forth. And I was like in a little party crew out there called Hot Boys.
Okay.
So, you know, we had the little party scene turned up
Lit.
every weekend, different females all the time. It was like out there, like if you was from the little Hot Boys party crew thing, like you was one of the dudes when we was popping to, you know, all the girls, you know what I mean, they just flocked to you. It was turned.
Yeah.
But then when I went to LA though, it was more like, times I was in LA, it was just more chill. You feel me? Like, there's more being aware of your surroundings, you know what I mean? Like, I see like Pat over there, Pac-Man, chop it up with him, we laugh, do our thing, but I mainly just chill with my family, you feel me, when I went back to LA. I ain't really do too much, I ain't like partying in LA and doing all that. I had lost too many friends, too many people I knew got killed and stuff, you know. I kind of already was feeling like it was time for me to get up out of there, you know what I mean? Everybody was dying, he was getting shot. I'm getting shot at. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you ain't looking too hot right now. You know what I mean? I just wanted better. And I knew that lifestyle wasn't even fun. LA was mostly chilling with my family, you know, spending time with them. But, yeah, the Navy situation, though, man, I kind of just was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And I think I was in the mall with my mom. It's my aunt, but I call her my mom. That's who raised me, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I was in the mall with her, and Navy recruiter dude. I'm literally sitting there like, what I'm finna do in my life? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. He come up, like, you ever thought about the Navy? And I was so anti going to the military.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to fight for this country. They crooked.
Yeah.
And, you know, he started explaining the benefits and then paying for college. And, you know,
It made sense.
It made sense. And he like, you know, free housing, this and that. All I'm thinking is I'm bouncing around right now, free renting bills, you feel me? The Navy, I'm gonna be on the water. I like the water. I'm like, all right, I'm just try it.
Fuck it up.
So then, you know, Bob's like, boy, you ain't about to go to no Navy. And then, you know, I went and did my drug test and everything. And shout out to my recruiter. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Man, it came back so dirty. He was like, you smoke? I was like, you know, every blue moon, I was smoking an eighth a day. It came back so dirty. He was like, bro, this don't look like every blue moon. You feel me?
The levels were high.
Yeah, it was bro through the roof.
Like,
this was damn near red. But he took me to the little vitamin shop or whatever, you feel me? And you feel me? Just chopping up with the people. They got me what I needed. Had to drink this stuff called Sunny Sabbath, man. It's like, got all kind of, look like clay, bro. They got horse tranquilizer, all kind of stuff in it. You drink, you're supposed to take like a teaspoon, but I had it like deadline, so I had 3 days to clear my system.
Damn, that shit ran through you.
Man, you have to drink a third of the bottle. You got to drink like
Water.
hella water
Yep.
because it'll like fuck your stomach up.
And that shit flushes the fuck out of you.
Man, 3 days later, nigga was pissing so clear it was damn near come out air.
Hey, nah, for real, that shit do be working.
Nah, for real. But the Navy was cool though. Like for the short time I was there, it taught me a lot. Like one, it taught me that shit ain't for me. I'm like, this ain't for me.
This ain't him.
Cause as soon as I got there, I was the knucklehead. You feel me? I'm rebellious. Then they was telling me like, we always had this problem with people from LA. It's always the people from LA. They like, y'all the most hard-headed people.
Yeah.
Cause they like screaming, and then we had the little dog tags when you get there. You feel me? They got everybody standing there in their underwear, shaving your hair off.
Damn.
And I'm sitting there like, bruh, I just got the line up. I got the waves dipping. I'm sitting there like, and then the recruiter played me because he like, if you don't like it, you can quit whatever you want, go home. Hey, I talked to the niggas like 2 weeks later, I'm good. They like, nigga, how this work? You signed up for 8 years. I'm like, oh, nigga, this nigga got me. I'm like, oh, I'm finna die out here. But nah, they tripping, and I'm trying to put the dog tags on, and he like, you can't put the dog tags on. What the fuck you gonna do for my military? You can't even put your dog tags on. And everybody else like, this one dude from Texas, bruh, big ass glass, he crying, they yelling at him. I'm sitting there like, bruh, you a weenie. Like, I think I'm like 18, 19 at the time, so I'm still a knucklehead. I'm like, what you crying for? You don't take off on dude, like, you tripping. So I start going up on the petty officer, like, bro, who you talking to? I throw the dog tags on them. They looking at each other like, what the fuck we doing in this situation? Because they really can't put their hands on you, but they act like they can to do it. So I'm sitting there, hey, y'all touch me, we gonna be fighting to the death like pit bulls. I throw the dog tags at them. They gonna get the chief. So from day one, I was already having issues in the Navy. And then like we used to be in the bunks at our little division or whatever. You gotta wake up early. They come through loud, banging on the walls. You gotta hurry up, make your bed. You got 60 seconds. You gotta have 45-degree angle folds at the corners of your bed. All kind of crazy shit. My ass. Man, I'm from LA. I'm tired. I ain't getting up this early. I'm getting up. They making me get up. I throw the blanket on the bed, cover the pillow. You know, that hood bed makeup. Like, Hey, alright, y'all finna do intense training. Cause your boy Jay don't want to make his bed right. So, you know, we do intense training. Then I get into it with the chief. We do intense training again. Every day I had us doing intense training like 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, so they hated you.
Oh man, I had us miss child like twice. We didn't get to go eat. Everybody looking at me like, we gonna kill this nigga.
What was the one thing you did that got you like in the most trouble?
Probably when I went off on the senior chief. I went off on the senior chief. They had us I-10 for like 3-4 hours, and we missed child. So then we finally got child with dinner. Everybody quiet because ain't nobody eat lunch. You feel me? So everybody eating. We get back to the room. Everybody lay down in the little division or whatever room in the bunk sleep. I'm laying there trying to throw it off. Next thing I know, I'm feeling all kind of shit hitting my face. I'm like, what the fuck? Wake up. Everybody in there got all kind of shit in pillowcases. Fucking me up with that shit. They beat the blue blazes out of me. Like, man, you gotta start listening. We tired of IT. And I'm sitting there like, oh, y'all got me bad. I try to fight the whole division. I'm like, I'm for the squabble. I'm fighting from New York, Alabama, Big Husky niggas from Texas. I'm in there trying to squabble everybody. So then they got a thing called starboard watch. So everybody's sleeping now. I'm on starboard watch. You feel me? I'm at the door, watching the door, all that good stuff. Everybody go to sleep. I feel everybody boots up with shaving cream. Everybody boots get filled up with shaving cream. I found thumbtacks. I don't even know where I got them thumbtacks from because we didn't even have them in there. I don't know how I got them. But I start putting the thumbtacks in all the boots. I ain't even watching the door. I'm over there just on my own little program. The next morning they come through, beating on the door. Everybody get out, everybody hurry up, make their beds. Everybody jumping in their boots. You just see shaving cream coming out of everybody's boots. They screaming, stepping on thumbtacks. The chief in my face, he see the little bruise on my cheek. He like, I see y'all got the J. And he see everybody screaming, got shaving cream. He's like, I see you got to y'all too. After that, everybody just came and be like, look, man, we want to talk to you. And they like, bro, can you just chill, man? Like, you got to relax, bro. Like, we tired. Like, we missing food breaks. You got us IT in every day. So after I chopped it up, man, I calmed down a little bit. It was one petty officer that I gave him hell. I ain't stopped with him. So I'm like, he ain't getting no break, but I chill with everybody else. But
damn.
yeah, I was a knucklehead, bro. I was stupid.
Bro, that is comedy. I ain't gonna lie.
It was good times over there.
That was a nice unexpected story. That shit was hilarious.
It was lit over there, bro. It was cool though, but when I finally started feeling it a little bit, like, I could see myself doing this. They found out I had a condition, and they was like, I still think it was because I was causing so much hell.
Still like, I
still ain't heard of this condition before. I forgot what it's called. They made something of single P, pre-single P. So I'm sitting there like, I got lightheaded one day. They was like, oh yeah, single P, he passes out. We got to send him home. It's a liability to the United States government. I'm sitting there like, we ain't ate because y'all been IT this and y'all ain't give us no water break. I got lightheaded. What you talking about? They was looking for anything to get me home. They like, oh, you gotta go home.
Man, they was happy to get your ass.
Bruh, they was super happy. All my dudes from New York, they was sad. Ruffin, shout out to Ruffin, David Jackson, all them dudes, man. I went to the separation unit. I didn't even know they had that. When you go home, they put you in the separation unit, I guess, to get ready for civilian life. Well, a lot of people told me they didn't with them when they came home, but when I was in there, that's what they was doing. But, bruh, I met all the knuckleheads from around the world in that separation unit. I'm still cool with all of them. It's like you got everybody going home for failing the drug test, for fighting, for legal issues. So you in there with, it's all kind of Bloods from New York, it's Crips from the South. It's just like everybody from everywhere. Man, no fights though. Like, that was the group that was like, we were all bonded. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like we was tighter than the people that actually stayed.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Damn, bro, that's a good one.